All right. I fucked up the number, but it'll be all right. All right, here we go. EmceeTV. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Wilson. You're watching EmceeTV The Podcast, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always with me, my bro.
This your boy Bigg Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the west coast, and they know.
Ray, I'm just going to check this real quick. It sounded like I was dubbed up, so I'm going to plug this headphone in real quick and see what it sounds like.
Dubs up.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it's chilly out there again. We were doing all right for a minute. Now all of a sudden it got funky on us.
The winter is doing the winter thing. You know what I'm saying? We had a single-digit weather and single-digit temperatures. You know what I'm saying? Like, very icy. Very icy. That's that stuff that make you want to stay inside the whole weekend.
Yeah. It looks like we're good again. It sounded like it was dubbed up in my earbud.
That's that when it's 5 degrees and the wind's blowing, the wind chill's like 25 below, you know what I'm saying? You feel bad for rappers that got shows out there like, damn, man, y'all got a show tonight?
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all think we got a show tonight?
All right, well, we'll get right into it. We'll get it rocking. Yeah, the thumbnail messed up. I'll correct it later, though. It's all good.
It's all G-O-O-D good with me.
All right. So this week in hip hop, we are talking Drake and A$AP Rocky. So this headline comes in from Hip Hop DX. It says A$AP Rocky disses Drake on Stole Your Flow and explains their beef. Article just dropped recently. It says A$AP Rocky has continued his feud with Drake on his new album, Don't Be Dumb. It came out January 16th, sending more shots at the Six God. On the song Stole Your Flow, Pretty Flacco appears to taunt Drizzy over his relationship with Rihanna, who, of course, had a rumored fling with Drake years ago while accusing him of biting his style. First you stole my flow, so I stole your bitch. He spits on the hard-hitting track before seemingly referencing Drake's alleged history of plastic surgery. Oof. In an interview with the New York Times podcast shortly before the release of Don't Be Dumb, A$AP Rocky all but confirmed that Stole Your Flow is aimed at his former Fucking Problems collaborator. Ray, have you heard any of the new A$AP Rocky album?
No.
Nah.
But
Are you a fan?
I will say Fucking Problems used to be my shit, though.
Okay.
I felt like it was real. I felt like they read about me. You know what I'm saying? The song was about me. I used to love that song, so they do have me on that right there.
Okay. Are you a fan at all of the okay, so you haven't heard the new album, but so you do listen to A$AP Rocky though, obviously.
I mean, I feel like that's strong words. That's a strong statement to say. I listen to A$AP Rocky. No disrespect, but I don't.
He's not in the regular rotation.
How about this? How real is this? I didn't even know he sung that song, Fucking Problems.
Sometimes it's like that, you know what I mean? You like the jam, but you just you don't know exactly who said it.
I learned that today. How about that? How real is that? So no disrespect, I haven't dove in. Is he from Houston?
No, he's out of New York.
Out of New York. No, I'm not familiar with A$AP Rocky's catalog. That's I believe he's with Rihanna.
Yep.
The thing. Okay. So,
yeah, they got a baby.
There you go. I'm not familiar. I know A$AP Ferg.
Okay.
Are they in the same crew, or is that the A$AP thing? Is that all a family, or?
I want to say that it is. I am not entirely certain, to be honest, though.
Yeah, me either, though.
So.
But with all that being said, I don't know about him dissing Drake and all that. seems like a lot of people have issues with Drake. He seems to be the target. Sounds like they had issues in the past over some females. It's always the typical stuff.
Yeah. I think Drake brings that on himself a little bit, though. You know what I mean? We went against all of the United States talking about Europe's got better musicians and this and that. I mean, that's offensive. So,
Yeah, but I feel like he's doing some Kanye shit. He's promoting. He's got to get the people talking. And
sure.
at that time, I think Buddy was rapping against Joyner Lucas.
Yep. 100%.
So if Drake's saying some shit like that, now guess what? Everybody, all the Drake fans are going to be listening to that now. Like, if Drake says better, let's hear what he's saying at least. Shit.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That was their mission,
It's that bleeds, it leads, the clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all about trying to grab somebody's attention with crazy headlines and saying some wild shit, to turn somebody else's numbers up or turn your numbers up or promote whatever you got cracking right now.
I would agree. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and cue up the next one then. And actually, buy me some time for a quick second here, because that one deserves an image, and I wasn't moving fast enough to grab that first one.
Yeah, it's all good. So we had the NFL playoffs. You know what I'm saying? The NFL playoffs happened last night. The 49ers got smoked like a motherfucking pack of cools.
I saw that the Broncos pulled it off too. That one went to OT. I saw pieces of that.
The Broncos did pull it off. That was a very great game, but all year I had the Bills as my dark horse going into the Super Bowl. And that specific game, I had the Bills winning by 3. And when the Broncos had to punt in overtime and give the Bills the ball, and the Bills could have won it by a field goal, I was like, damn, I'm going to get this right here. You know what I'm saying? It was 30-30. They gave him the ball back, or he threw the pick or some crazy shit.
I think they picked it off.
Yeah, it was like, man, I almost got that right, though. But 49ers losing, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. They got smoked, Jack.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
I know. First thing they're gonna say, "Oh, we had hella injuries. This was out, he was out with you," and they're right. They had hella injuries, but it still felt good. When the Eagles go home, it feels good. When the Niners go home, it feels good. When the Commanders go home, it feels good. When the Giants go home, it feels good. Some shit is just...
It's worth it, huh?
It's worth it, man. So...
All right, I'm ready whenever you are, bro.
Shit, so we got a big show coming up, man. This one is going to be taking place at Red Rocks Amphitheatre, 420. You know what I'm sizzling? 420 is a holiday out in Morrison, Colorado. 420 on the Rocks is what the show is called, presented by AEG, headlined by Ice Cube, co-headlined by Big Boy of Outkast and Czarface. You know what I'm saying? That's Inspector Deck of Wu-Tang and 7L and
Esoteric.
Esoteric. There you go. Hey, I'm new to that.
They're that boom bap hip hop. They're fire, bro.
There you go. I know Inspector Deck. Anyway, Ice Cube is set to ignite Red Rocks with the 420 experience for the ages via StyleMagazine.com. Ice Cube is proving yet again that legends don't simply tour, they make moments. And on Monday, April 20th, 2026, the global icon will bring his fire force and 4 decades of culture dominance to the world-famous Red Rocks Amphitheatre for 420 on the Rocks, presented by AEG with Big Boy and Czarface.
That's exciting, bro. I think I'm gonna zip out there and go check it out. I'm gonna buy me a train ticket and just cruise on out there. I've even decided that I might just go solo, even if none of the homies end up going. I got 2 of the homies that are talking about going, but they kind of hold back on pulling the trigger on some tickets. And so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on it. I'm gonna grab me a ticket. I think today, that gives me a little bit of time to figure out. If I buy it today, I got a couple weeks before I got to pay the credit card off. So it give me a couple of days to figure it out. I think tickets are only $100 or something like that. So that's not too bad.
Hell yeah. It says this headline return lands fresh off Cube's critically celebrated national one-man tour, Truth to Power, 4 decades of attitude, where the West Coast architect delivered explosive no opening act performances in Los Angeles, Atlanta, Chicago, and more. Critics weren't just impressed, they were in awe. Black Enterprise hailed Cube for delivering far more than today's typical concerts, while the Cleveland Plain Dealer marveled that he never sounded out of breath or out of command, a rare feat in today's era of backing tracks and shortcuts. Hello. Hey, and I was there in Chicago, and
that's what I was just going to say.
I can say that is factual. This man rapped for 3 hours with no vocals. You hear me?
That's hard. That's hard. And I even saw there was a little article or whatever. They said something about he was talking trash about call and response rappers, where they want the crowd to do half the show. He said, "Y'all paid to see me." He said, "Why y'all want to show up and rap? You want me to rap?
Y'all say this, y'all do that, y'all do this, y'all do that." Who's performing, me or y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that was probably one of the best. You got to be, I'll say this. To go to that concert, the 4 decades concert, the one that he did, the solo one, the Truth to Power tour, you better be a real Ice Cube fan, because I'll say you got to be a real Ice Cube fan, because it's going to motherfucking pull out the ones that aren't truly fans, because there's a lot of Ice Cube music that if you're not a true fan, you might not know all these songs. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, he's going deep into the catalog, so you got to know your Ice Cube shit. You can't just be there for the commercial shit, because if you're there just for the commercial hits, you know, there's going to be a lot of in-between time where shit you don't know is playing.
You're going to be looking around like, there's a lot of folks who know these words. I've never heard this song. Is this a new one?
Dog, 3.5 hours, 4 hours of just Cube hits, dog. Think about that. That's just... You better love the man, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he got a lot of years. He got a lot of years in the game, and he got a lot of material. So this is exciting. This will be fun.
Yeah. And I would go with you to this, because I'm an Ice Cube guy, but I've seen Ice Cube 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 years. You know, it was once on my bucket list, the number one thing, you know what I'm saying, of must-see artists, but I've done it a lot.
But have you gone to it at Red Rocks?
And this is the other thing, man. I'm already going to motherfucking Denver, man. I'm going to be in Colorado in June for my birthday in Juneteenth.
Okay. When's your birthday?
June 18th.
Oh, okay. All right. My kids is at the beginning of June.
Yeah. So otherwise I go, man. If I'm like, damn.
That's all good.
I go too. But we're going to be out there with the homie Young Drink. And then I'm taking all my kids out to Denver for the first time to touch mountains.
Nice. That'll be a great trip. That'll be a blast. Y'all driving?
I think we are, man.
Oh, you let me down. I was waiting for the hell no, we ain't driving.
I think we are, man, dog. So when it comes to that, 5 or 6 plane tickets.
It gets pricey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we could probably drive for the 10.5 hours and, you know, get reacquainted.
Yeah. My wife calls that bonding time.
We'll bond for a few hours, I'll say that.
Then I'm putting my earbuds in. I'm done listening to y'all.
Yeah, then we're going to be listening to gangster rap.
All right. On to the next topic. Sticking with the wonderful world of hip-hop. The day before Ice Cube hits the stage is April 19th, 2026. And at Red Rocks Amphitheatre, the show is not going to underdeliver. According to goodvibesattherock.com, this show features Wiz Khalifa returning to Red Rocks Amphitheatre for his legendary 420 Eve on the Rock celebration, Sunday, April 19th, 2026 at 5:30. This annual tradition, held on the eve of the unofficial cannabis holiday, brings together hip-hop's finest for an unforgettable evening under the Colorado sky. This lineup features multi-platinum artist 2 Chainz, cannabis entrepreneur and artist Burner, Brooklyn's electrifying the Underachievers, Taylor Gang, Chevy Woods, and opening sets from DJ Bonix. Since 2015, Wiz Khalifa has made Red Rocks his annual 420 destination, creating one of Morrison's most anticipated events. The Pittsburgh natives' unmistakable sound, from chart toppers like Black and Yellow, See You Again,
It's
and Young,
Hawkeye
Wild, and
Yellow,
Free,
Hawkeye Yellow.
to his latest releases, including 5 Star featuring Gunna and tracks from Kush and Orange Juice 2, defines modern hip hop. This 2026 celebration promises not just a performance, but a scale cultural event at the world's most acoustically perfect natural amphitheater. That flyer's dope too. I don't know who made that one, but it's crispy. I'd love to give him credit and show a little love. I just looked everywhere this morning to try and figure out who did it. I could not find the artist to show him some love. The Ice Cube's flyer's dope too, but I like the crazy Kool-Aid man with the bong and whatever Pac-Man ass shit they got running along.
Man, I'm not really I'm just not really a fan of, like, my go-to isn't like anime or cartoonist like covers,
Yeah.
I don't know. But they're cool though. I wouldn't do them.
I mean, it's a cool little twist on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get the appeal. As far as the show, I think that is an amazing lineup with Khalifa, 2 Chainz, Burner, the Underachiever, Chevy Woods, DJ Bonix. I won't be able to do that one either though, because I just seen Wiz in St. Louis. I'm going to see Burner February 13th of this year in Kansas City.
The Valentine's Day show.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for that right there. We're doing the whole meet and greet and all of that. And DZ was like, hey, when you get there, tell him that he needs to have DZ open up for him in Seattle.
Oh, no. They gonna cancel your. They just scratched you off the list. You are no longer at the meet and greet, bro.
No, you're a comedy as fuck, because that's exactly what I told him.
They got people scouring the internet right now going, cancel this man. Cancel this man.
That's funny as hell. But no, man, in reality, hey, that's going to be a dope show. I feel like if you're going to the Ice Cube 420, you got to just do both of them. You got to go the 19th and the 20th and make a double day out of that shit.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you got to. You don't just go to one of those.
Nah.
That's crazy, dope.
I mean, I'll probably go get high enough from the contact that I'll be there still on the 20th trying to figure out where my car is. So
what kind of prices are you looking at for both of those shows? Because now
I think it's 150 for one and 80 for the other. So like 250 for both of them. 2 big festivals,
250 for both of them, and then you got hotel, food, gas, chronic.
And the train ticket, because I'm just going to take the train out there round trip.
How much is the train ticket?
130 round trip.
Oh, gosh,
But the cool part is I can sleep on the train there and back. It's a 12-hour train ride. I get on that train for $130, close my eyes, wake up the next morning, 8 a.m., I'm in Denver.
But then how you get around in the city?
So Denver, and I'm going to verify this is still going on, but last time we were there, all their public transportation was free. And so they were doing buses and the tram and everything was all free. So we just basically did that. And it was actually more of a hassle to have a car, because if you stay downtown, you got to pay $45 a night for parking. And so it was super inconvenient to try and be downtown and have to go and move the car. I wasn't paying no $45 a night for parking. So I was moving it from meter to meter and paying for the meter. And you know what I mean? So I had alarms going off every
3 a.m. I gotta go move the car.
100%. I had an alarm go off at 3 a.m. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get downstairs and go move the car real quick.
Yeah, wild ass boy. Man, take this $45. You said the car's safe here all night right here? All right, cool, bet that.
I tried bribing the valet. Hey bro, how about $20 and I'll bring you on the podcast? He was like, oh, can't do it.
Hell no, I'm going to put you on the podcast. He said, what the fuck we going to talk about? Parking cars?
You know what I'm saying? He got some stories. I know he got some stories.
Shit, what's the most famous person you ever valet for, homie?
There we go. what was the wildest shit you ever seen in the car when you got in that motherfucker?
Man, hell nah. That's funny as hell.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna go out there. I just decided I'm gonna go ahead and do it. My wife and kids are going out in May. But my son ain't going. Oh, he might, I guess. Originally, he wasn't planning on going, but he might go out there and just kick it with his grandma. But they're taking the train out there. My daughter and her best friend are going to a flip turn concert, which is kind of like I don't know, I think they're like an indie jam band. But they sold out Red Rocks like that. The tickets went on sale and they sold out the next day, which is wild. I mean, that's a big achievement by any standard. You know what I mean?
Damn, man. That's it. That shit would be dope to go to back to back, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen all those guys hella just recently, but in one place at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of hard, man.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking I just got to do it. You know what I mean?
Damn,
And I ain't gonna drive.
And it's a Monday and a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Sunday and a Monday.
Oh yeah, Sunday and Monday. You right.
Yeah. So I gotta take the train out probably Saturday night, get there early Sunday morning. I'll kick it that day, catch the show, kick it Monday, and then jump back on the train Tuesday night. I'll be back for work Wednesday. Because again, I ain't gotta drive. I just get on the train, go to sleep. And at that point, I'm probably gonna be exhausted, so I'm gonna need some sleep.
Yeah. So are you just like going out there to be a fan, or are you going out there to like try to do interviews and shoot music videos and take pictures and all that?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. I'm backpacking it. EmceeTV gonna try and cover the whole thing. I mean, it only makes sense, right? You don't go to a hip hop festival like this and not and be, you know, if you're an outlet like we are, you know what I mean. You don't go out there and not try and do your thing. You know what I mean? I've had Burner on EmceeTV before. Shot pictures for Chevy Woods. Shot pictures for the Underachievers. Shot pictures for Wiz. I've shot pictures for Ice Cube. Got to kick it with Inspector Deck a little while back in Detroit. So I'm familiar with a lot of these artists and their teams. So I'm hoping I can reach out to somebody and land something. But, you know, that's never guaranteed. Worst case scenario, I go out there as a fan. I'm going to go ahead and buy tickets and a train ticket and just lock it in. And if I go as a fan, I go as a fan. But if we're able to line up an interview, you know, get some high fives and maybe take a couple pictures, you know, that's icing on the cake.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
let's get into the next article.
Yes, sir. You're gonna tee that one off?
Yeah.
All right.
So this one comes in via hiphopdx.com. Images by Tim Mosenfelder via Getty Images.
My man.
DPG. Kurupt. You know what I'm saying? Kurupt. You know what I'm talking about? Kurupt hospitalized with serious health issues. Daz Dillinger asked fans for support. Kurupt is reportedly in a hospital battling mysterious health complications. According to TMZ, the Dog Pound rapper was hospitalized several weeks ago due to some serious health issues, but is currently on the mend and hopeful of making a full recovery. Daz Dillinger alerted fans to Kurupt's condition on Monday, which would have been January 12th, when he urged his Instagram followers to send their well wishes to his longtime partner in rhyme and let him know how much we love him. However, Daz remained vague about Kurupt's health issues. Quote, God said we shall live and not die, he wrote. I want to send a big shout out to my big brother, Kurupt, and get well. I want to send a big shout out to my big brother, Kurupt. Get well, speedy recovery. Need all fans to send Kurupt a get well message. Flood his Instagram and tell him how much we love him. Rest in peace to my cousin Joe, Cool, Nate Dogg, and others that we lost. So I need everybody to hit Kurupt and let them know that we love him. From his little brother Daz, life is serious. Shout out to Lily for holding him down. Dog Pound gangsters for life, God first. Quote. Royce da 5'9", Tretch, and Goody Mob were among the many rappers who heeded Daz Dillinger's message and sent their support to Kurupt on social media.
Bro, this one's tragic because it sounds like it was pretty serious. For him to be in the hospital like that, you know, and everybody coming, you know, if it wasn't, I think if it wasn't that serious, there wouldn't have been this outpouring of concern. And so I feel like this one is pretty serious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Kurupt, man. Much love and respect to Kurupt. There was a point in time where Kurupt was one of my top 5 rappers, you know what I'm saying? When I was a young whippersnapper, you know, in high school in the early 2000s and the late 90s, you know, Kurupt was in my top 5 and couldn't nobody tell me nothing. So, I'm a dog pound baby, you know, I know all about that, you know, Kurupt and Dad shit, and then the DPGC, you know, I came up on all that, super fan, you know, so I was following this real close, you know. You read the comments and shit, you don't know who's real for real, you don't know who's talking about shit, you don't know who's really in the circle, so you take all the comments with a grain of salt, you know. You got people in there saying, oh, he drinks every day, he should stop drinking, that's the problem. You like, bitch, shut up, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what the fuck's going on, so.
That's pretty rough, too, to be hitting somebody like that when they... Yeah.
Dog. A lot of people up in there talking, you know, about the bottle, the alcohol, you know what I'm saying? If you stop drinking, this type of shit wouldn't happen, you know?
Oof.
Cold like that, for real.
That's rough. That's rough. I just saw...
but I don't know what it's about, but prayers to him and the family, and from what I hear, he's out the hospital, and he's getting healthy, and he's expected to recover fully. So that's great.
I just saw, I believe it was Bizarre. I follow him on Instagram, and he had a story the other day about one of the first times he stepped into a cipher back in the day. And they were outside. I feel like it was Bizarre that told the story. If I mess this up, maybe somebody correct me in the comments. But I feel like he said he was out front of a club or whatever, and they were all, you know, they were getting down. There was a bunch of people rhyming, and he stepped into the cipher and started doing his thing. And do you know Kurupt's brother's name?
Roscoe.
Yep. So Roscoe was standing there, and Kurupt wasn't in the cipher at this point in time, but there was a bunch of other dudes rhyming and whatnot, and Bizarre stepped into the cipher and started rhyming, and he was like, you know, Roscoe was like, bro, you pretty good. And he said, Kurupt. But he had a nickname for him. I can't remember what they called him. And he called him something. And he said, come here. And he had him come over. And so he said he ended up rhyming in the cipher with Kurupt. And this, you know, was the early days or whatever. So you're thinking like late 90s, early 2000s, you know, something like that. So either way, it was a cool story.
Hey, and Roscoe, boy, Roscoe used to be battling all types of people. Kurupt used to sit Scody Mac on him all the time. Get him, Scody.
That's wild.
There's all types of footage of motherfucking Roscoe just battling all types of motherfuckers. That's just comedy as hell. Like, and it's dope because it's like, it's freestyle. You know what I'm saying? You can tell these guys are freestyling. This ain't no, I memorized, you know what I'm saying, the top 2016s that my dopest 16s, and I'm just reciting my dopest shit that I got or that I ever wrote. You know, these guys are just freestyling off the top of the head.
Yeah.
And to me, for the most part, you could tell when somebody's freestyling off the top of the head, you know. But there are people that are super dumb polished where it's like, God damn, hey, he is nice. I can't even tell.
Yeah.
You know that?
Fam got bars. Bars.
But shout out Roscoe, man. I hollered at him to do a record one time, man, but he threw me a wild ass price.
Oh, damn.
Cause I got it, man. I don't want to say the idea I got because then somebody will steal it, but I got a dope ass idea for motherfucking a song where it's Roscoe, man. And I just felt like the price was out of my budget, man.
You gonna try and circle back around, see if it come down here in another couple years or something?
I tried to holler at him to get on the motherfucking EmceeTV, but he left me on red.
Oh.
Because he was responding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then once he threw me that price and shit, I was like, crikey. I just kind of danced around and was like, hey, man, what'd it take for you to get on the podcast, though? He just looked at it like, this nigga ain't got no money. So shout out Scody Mac, man. Hey, maybe we could do a song together one day. I love Roscoe. And I love Kurupt.
Yeah. So, all right, next up, we got Consequence.net's top 10 most anticipated hip hop albums of 2026. I'm not going to go too deep into this. You can find it on their website. Some of these artists I were not familiar with. So I'll run through the names real quick and we'll just kind of take it from there. January 16th, ASAP Rocky dropped Don't Be Dumb. Ray, you said you haven't checked this out yet?
No, sir.
Okay, I heard the diss track just because I wanted to be um, current on it, I guess, for
He's
lack of
from
a better
Harlem.
term.
He's from Harlem.
But yeah, and so I listened to Stole Your Flow. It was different, you know what I mean. The beat's kind of strange. It and the video's even kind of wild, but I peeped it out. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's whatever. It wasn't anything that was like life changing or anything where I was like, damn, that's fire. You
It's
know,
not for
but
you.
what's that?
Is it not for you?
You know, I mean, I only heard it once this morning. I was still waking up. Only had the first cup of coffee in me. So maybe it deserves another listen. You
There you
know,
go.
it's the production is different. It's not something I would normally gravitate to, and the rhyming was a little different. But I think
Mm,
he was intentionally doing that to try and mimic Drake a little bit because he was dissing him and he was saying you stole my flow, I'm gonna steal your flow and your female and whatever. So I don't know. It's I don't really. I would give ASAP Rocky a spin. You know what I mean? I know he got bars. He's known for having lyrical rhymes and doing the boom bap and everything, and I mess with that. So I check it out. Are you gonna try and give it a spin, or are you gonna make the playlist? Nope.
no.
Yep. That sounded like a no. All right.
No, man, I'm an open-minded guy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to it, I gotta listen to it. I gotta at least slap it. You know what I'm saying? I can't have an opinion about something that I never played. So
Yeah.
that's not being fair or realistic. And I gotta at least spin it. So if the album's out now, huh?
Yeah. It came out a couple days ago. I think Friday.
ASAP Rocky,
Yep.
Rocky, don't be dumb.
Yep.
I'm about to add it to my playlist right now.
Okay. So we got a couple weeks before Drake drops his new album, The Fall Off. It's supposed to come out February 6th. I guess he's been teasing it for a little while. This is another one.
This
I
hold
want to
up.
get into Drake. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on.
I
This
said
this fool got hold
I
on, my
said
bad.
Drake. I meant J. Cole.
YouTube Music. This fool ASAP Rocky got 42.4 million monthly listeners. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, bro, he's huge.
God damn, the world love this fool, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he's huge.
42 million monthly listeners.
He got an army out there.
Oh, he out there with Drake and them. He big time. He's in the big leagues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be dumb. Okay, I saved it. I'm checking it out.
Okay.
Check it out.
I gotta go cut some drywall here in a little bit, so I might put it on when I go cut some drywall.
There you go.
All right, February 6th, we got J. Cole, The Fall Off.
Yeah.
He's been teasing this one for a little minute. Um, Ray, what you thinking?
I'm excited for that one. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? The fall off. I fuck with J. Cole. I got a few J. Cole records. You know what I'm saying? I like J. Cole because he's comfortable in his lane. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to portray to be the super gangster and do the super killings and shit. You know, like he's comfortable in his skin and he's comfortable being him. And I always appreciate that type of shit. And he can rhyme. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, he takes a lot of heat for backing out of the Kendrick beef and all of that, but I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I respect it for being like, look, I came here just to rap. Y'all talking about y'all finna shoot and do this and that. Oh no, homie, I'm out of this. I ain't coming. I thought we were just gonna be rapping.
Yeah.
So I respect his awareness, and you know, I just love all of that about him. All the shit that people try to, you know what I'm saying, ding him on. You know, I respect and appreciate it. So I'm excited for
Amen.
the Cole.
I like his humbleness as well. You know what I mean? Like his ability to just, they say you can catch him in New York or Atlanta or wherever, just out on a bike, just
Yeah.
pedaling through the neighborhood, just chilling.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be on no shit like that if I was as big as him, but
He said, "You catch me on my Huffy." You know what I mean? Just swinging through, pedaling out for a bike ride with Keanu Reeves.
nah, we ain't gonna be doing all that. But I'll respond to all y'all's comments on social media though.
Oh shit! All right, next up, have you heard of AZ Chike?
No.
I have not either. Apparently, this dude must be off the West Coast. He is. It says the article says AZ Chike is the self-described quote best feature on GNX end quote. Kendrick Lamar's surprise 2024 album that dominated well into 2025. Unsatisfied with being a mere contributor to a GNX fan favorite Peekaboo, the South Central MZ got it cracking last year with a handful of singles that oozed confidence, including What X2, one of the best songs of 2025. His latest single, Hit a Nerve, sees the rapper upping the ante energetically and sonically, a possible foreshadowing of the direction of the upcoming album NRFTW, No Rest for the Wicked. Whether it's flexing for the sake of it or intentionally antagonizing his foes, AZ Chike aims to entertain and collect new fans in the process.
I just looked him up on YouTube Music. This motherfucker got 1.4 million monthly listeners. What the fuck?
Damn.
Never
I
even
never even heard of
him.
this man.
I mean, obviously, I heard him rap because
Yeah,
I listened
on
to
the Kendrick
GNX.
album.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
damn. So I'm gonna subscribe to him and have to check his shit out. That's why I love, I love the podcast shit. You're always exposed to new music. I'm not gonna be on here acting like I'm a musicologist, motherfucking. I've heard every single rapper, and you know what I'm saying. I know every single person that's popping, and I've digested their whole catalog. Like, man, hell no. There's a gang of rappers out there I ain't never heard of at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love this music shit because there's always gonna be something new to listen to and get put on to, bro.
Amen. Amen. Oh, speaking of that, on a side note, man, I put on this new Norman Sand album this morning.
Norman Sand.
Oh, bro, he's fire. He's fire. I'm gonna send you some Norman Sand. He's out of Houston. It's Norman, and
I'm
then
already
Sand
on
is
it.
SANN.
I'm already
Uh,
on it. He
yeah,
got 430,000 monthly listeners. He's
bro,
cracking
he's a
too.
killer. He's a
Yeah.
killer when it comes to the rhymes.
Okay.
Um, but I turned on his new record this morning. It's the red one that probably popped up right there.
Sanskrit's too.
There we go. I turned it on. I got, I don't know, maybe a 1 minute song. I'm getting ready to get in the shower, right? I'm getting ready for my day.
Yeah.
And that's when I digest most of the music, right? I turn it
Yeah.
on. I got one song, which must have been like an intro or something. And I'm playing it on YouTube Music. Full disclosure, I don't pay for it. So I'm just
Yeah.
streaming the trial version or whatever the hell they call that, free version. And so I play it. I jump in the shower. I got the first song. And then it switches to a full 7-minute conversation in what I think is probably Korean. And that's what happens when you don't pay for YouTube Music, I guess, because I'm in the shower now. I'm committed. You know what I mean? Like I can't get out and hit skip. And so I'm stuck. And so I listened to these two dudes have a 7-minute conversation in some Asian language. I'm pretty sure it was Korean or maybe Chinese or what,
It's Cantonese,
Yes,
man.
yes. Bro, I was trapped.
Bob been hollering at Siri! Siri!
Switch!
Alexa!
Help!
You know what I'm talking about? Cause hell no.
Yeah. So I got one song played off of the album, and then I got stuck. So I'm gonna jam the rest of that one. But
I thought you was about to say some shit like you played one song and like mind blown, like I had to get out of the shower mid shower and started back over type shit. Like that's where I thought the story was going. To be honest, like
I still had a full head of shampoo.
yeah. Like I had to press rewind on the one song, homie. Like this motherfucker went crazy.
I wish.
Sanskrit's too. I got it. I'm checking him out too, man.
He's a killer, and he's an enlightened dude. You know what I mean? Like he's talking about conscious hip hop.
Yeah. And I'm gearing a lot more towards that right now, man.
Yep.
I'm writing a new album right now called The World Report.
Okay.
When I need to drop the second album that we got on EmceeTV because it's the perfect climate. When now, right now, need to get that motherfucker mix.
Let's do it.
Shit, it could be done.
All right, moving on. We got Bone Thugs and Harmony. The date and title are both to be announced. Ray, what are your thoughts on this one? Because we
stupid excited. Man, yeah. they dropped a single. I think the first single was All Shit. They got the first one wrong though, because they dropped two versions of it. The first one I was like, man, what is this shit? You know, so we waiting all this time, y'all bragging about all 5 members, but then they dropped the second version with a different beat, and they got it right. That shit was hot. But then they dropped a single called Road Nights. Nigga, what? Now that's what the whole planet been craving from Bone right there.
Bo, 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 bo.
I know Busy wasn't on that song. That's the only, you know, the major critique of Road Nights, but that's that Bone sound we're looking for. Have you heard that song?
Yeah, I spun both of them. I'm a fan. You know what I mean? Yeah. I used to listen to Creeping on a Come Up on cassette when I walked to school, uphill both ways with no shoes on. In the winter.
Boy, that Road Nights. Then they got Over, you know, so I'm excited to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know, that's some legendary shit. That's a classic brand, you know. And I just seen a clip recently of Lazy Bone on the OG network with Big Court. You know, Big Court from Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's got his own platform, his own network, you know what I'm saying, that you could download on Roku and shit like that.
Okay.
It's called the OG Network.
But I'm about to check it out.
But he was doing an interview with Lazy Bone, and he was asking Lazy Bone, he said, if you had to send one Bone Thugs and Harmony member at Tech 9 to battle, who would you send?
Uh-oh.
And that's when Lazy was like, shit, Tech 9, shit. Man, we're going to have to jump that nigga.
We're bringing the whole squad.
But then he said, I think he settled on Crazy.
Yeah.
He'd send Crazy at Tech, and then he said he'd send Busy at Eminem.
Uh-oh. I saw they were trying to work with M. They were talking about this and that. They were like, yeah, we need an Eminem track.
If Tech can get him, man, Bone Thugs and Harmony damn sure better be able to get him. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, no hate on Tech, no shade on Tech. He's paid his dues. He's been in the game since the early 90s, just like Bone. So
well, and I mean, they had a lot of history too, because they did that track way back in the day when they were first coming up. You know, Eminem, Tech 9 were on the Wake Up Show together with Sway and Tech, and so they had a lot of history before they did that one. But yeah, 100% to your point. You know what I mean? Like who? I don't think there's many people that would turn down a Bone Thugs and Harmony collaboration.
When goats are fucking with goats, you know what I'm saying? Like as long as we ain't personally beefing, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, why can't we get it? Why can't we get Bone Thugs and Harmony featuring Eminem?
You know what I'm saying?
Why can't we get Bone Thugs and Harmony featuring Tech 9? You know that's happening anyway since they're going on tour together.
So that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so Greenback Records put this one together. The tour was supposed to happen last year. They said they're gonna reboot, come back around. We lost out on the tour last year in August. But they're supposed to be getting back together and trying to do the tour run again with DJ Quick, Tech 9, and Bone Thugs. Do you think we're going to
lineup, dog?
What's that?
That's a crazy lineup, dog.
Yeah.
I'd fuck with that. That's my age group. You know, that's Unc's group. You know what I'm saying? That's 38 and up.
Yep.
38 years old and up. We in that bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely, I mean, if it happens again, I was going to go to Chicago and catch it last time. I'll buy a trip. I'll buy a ticket.
I'll go see all 5 Bone members with Tech 9 and DJ Quick. I've never seen Quick, you know. I bought 2 tickets to events where Quick was supposed to be at, and they both were canceled.
You know, I like me some DJ Quick.
Don't even say it, bro.
Where my tape at? Where my tape at? Hang on, it's around here.
KT, where you at? He about to say it, girl. He about to say it.
Sweet black pussy. I always talk about it because I love it.
It's motherfucking crazy.
If I act right, she might let me rub it.
Let me rub it.
Where'd my DJ Quick go?
Your ass sleeping on the couch tonight, boy.
Yeah, probably in the yard.
That's hilarious.
Nah, but DJ Quick, he's a dog.
Yeah, man, I want to see Quick. He's on the list, man.
For sure.
Next up is Death Grips. I've never heard of Death Grips. What can you tell us about Death Grips, Steve?
You know, I'm not familiar with this cat either. It sounds like a hard rock band or something by that name. But it says, not that we think you should take the historically elusive group's word as gospel, but it sure seems like Death Grips is online. 2 years after their last tour, almost 8 years after their last proper release, and shortly after rumors of a breakup spread around the internet, the experimental hip-hop group took to social media to clarify that, no, they're actually not done yet. Okay. In fact, more than dispelling any murmurs of a breakup, they even teased that they were working on a brand new album. All right.
Looks like a group of 3 guys. Looks like 2 white guys and 1 black guy. They have 482,000 subs on YouTube Music and 403,000 monthly listeners. Jesus.
They're out there doing something.
Denzel Curry. I'm excited for that. Cuddy Kurupt.
Yeah.
Says Denzel Curry strictly for the site.
Yep, I think that's how you say that.
Some of Curry's albums have been good and some have been great, but all of them have produced at least one song that makes the brains of listeners fucking explode. From Ultimate to Walkin', Ricky to Hot One. No one else in hip-hop treats every week in the booth like it's Shark Week. After contributing to Arcane League of Legends and the Jordan Peele produced him, this underground king can't properly be called underground anymore, but there's been no dip in quality, rich and spicy. Curry always lives up to his name. I'll be checking for that.
Yeah, I mess with it.
Curry.
All right, rounding out the list here, we got a couple more. Doja.
Doja, yes.
Yeah, the date and title are not released yet, but she's expected to drop a new one coming in 2026.
So have you heard Girl Get Up?
I've heard some of the singles. I have not heard the whole album yet.
No, that's a single.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It's Girl Get Up with SZA.
Okay, I haven't heard that one, I don't think.
That's a vibe. That's your wife will probably dig that joint. That's like some women empowering shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
oh yeah,
open up your chakras and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some good vibe shit, bro. You know
okay.
Hey, what do you think of the shit with Glasses Malone and Aiden Ross over Doja?
Oh, I ain't heard that yet.
Holy shit, that shit been going viral, homie.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I've been doing so much work over at the other spot. Normally, I could tap in and listen to some music while I'm working, but I've been running the shop vac and saws and whatnot, and so you know what I mean. Like it's too tough to try and hear some music, so I just gave up on it. I was trying to spin some shit. I think I told you the other day I was listening to a lot of King Crooked, and I jammed all sorts of Slaughterhouse for like the whole day I was there, and came up on an album I didn't even know they did with DJ Drama.
Man, shout out to King Crooked, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. But and it was fun to go down that rabbit hole, you know what I mean? It was cool jamming some new shit because a couple times I went over to the phone like, who is this? What is this? And
Glass House.
Yeah. but yeah, man, I was messing with it. So but I gotta go over there and cut some drywall today, so I should be able to jump into a little music before I go clock in at the job. Looks like Freddy Gibbs got a new one with Kaytranada.
Yes,
are you familiar with Kaytranada?
I am not, but you said that great, and that's how you say it. I know
okay.
it. I've never heard it, but I know that's how you say it, damn it.
Okay. I appreciate you. He's supposed to be back with another hitter. He just did the joint with Alchemist and Alfredo too.
Yeah, who just patched up their issues with the Alchemist? I think Razzcast.
Okay.
Razzcast got a new album. Ooh, I'm excited for that.
The features on that are supposed to be hard. He got an Inspector deck.
You talking about Razzie shit or Fred?
What's that?
You talking about Razzie shit or Freddie Gibbs?
Raz.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, I was looking at it last night. I was
Yeah,
looking.
dog.
They announced the record, and oh, they got hard copies. Let me see if they got hard copies.
Dog, hey, Razzcast about to motherfucking break the underground, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mess with that.
I'm excited for that too, man. So, yeah,
And
and
it
shout
looks
out
like
Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs got the Alfredo 2 joint. You know what I'm saying? That shit slapped hard as fuck.
yep.
I checked that out. So, yep.
Uh, look like Glorilla's coming through with something new, and Stove God Cooks is the last one on the list here. His album Stove God Cooks Goat Stamp looks like it's got some big expectations as well. So
I'm only familiar with Stove God Cooks through the big homie Smooth G. I know Smooth G fucks with Stove God, so based off of him making a couple posts about him, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? So I had to tap in, and
he goes hard.
yeah, that was my first time. I think he's from New York.
Yep, I believe he is as well.
I think he's from New
Speaking
York.
of Smooth, I ran into Smooth at Menards the other day. And
You've been running into all the OGs. What's going on? What the fuck is going on? You ran into Big Flow, sometimes motherfucking Smooth G. Like, these are gangsters. What are you doing, bro?
It's funny too, because I was at the basketball game and I was sitting there and I was peeping Big Flow. This man draped in red, low ways down the road from me. You know what I mean? I looked over, I seen the OG over there, and I was just chilling. And he walked by me once, and then he came back again, and he was talking to some folks, and then he was walking back by, and he stopped, and he said, "Hey, don't you do that podcast?" I went, "Uh-oh." I'll be saying wild shit on here. What did I say? Uh-oh. I said, "I do." And he had me so off my note. He said, "Oh yeah, you do that with my little cousin Ray." And I said, "Oh, thank you for seeing me."
Thank you for seeing me.
And I was just like, "Who says that?" I'm thinking in my own head, like, "Is that what you said?"
Boy,
what's wrong with you?
You ain't have your gun on you or nothing. You didn't know what was going to happen. I don't know if am I a Crip today? Am I a gangster today? Oh, shit.
Not at the basketball game.
That's fucking hilarious. Bro said, "Thank you for seeing me."
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Hey, cause he's a professional,
Yeah.
And he takes it for real.
Yeah.
Hey, I know a lot of people that claim gangs, gang bangers and shit. Bro, there's levels to this shit. I'm telling you, there's levels to this shit. And Cuddy at the top. Cuddy at the top.
Yo.
So yeah.
Now he was ultra cool. It was I heard a lot about him from you, but I never actually met him or anything. And I was trying to remember if I had seen him at a show or something back in the day, but I didn't recall it. So I was like, you know what? This is the first time I met him.
He don't even go out in public. He's so professional with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he want to go home.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dope, though. He told me about it, too, because he came over last weekend for NFL Sunday.
Oh, nice.
He's like, "I ran into your homeboy you do the pod with, too." I was like, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Yeah, he told me." He didn't tell me he thanked you for seeing him, though.
I was in my own head like,
I know that's right.
Fuck, what's wrong with you? Why did you just say that? I couldn't take it back. It was already out.
That's hilarious.
But when I hit Smooth, he was like, "Bro, we got to do the podcast again." Come to find out, he's damn near my neighbor. And so he was like, I was like, "Yeah, bro, let's do it." He was like, "Okay, cool." He said, "I'm, whatever. We went into conversation." But anyways, he's right around the way. So I could have him over here.
Nice.
And we could call in with you. And you know what I mean? And we'd be all put together.
Yeah, man, I love Smooth G, man. That's the big homie, you know what I'm saying? The OG of the game, man. And it's always a privilege to chop it up with him and be able to pick his brain and listen to what he's got to say about music, the locals, about business, about health, about wealth, about life, because he's got a little insight about all of that shit, man. So
he's lived a lot of life.
Yeah, man, it's always a privilege to chop it up with Smooth G, man. Like I said, I love that guy, man. It's all love.
For sure. Okay, we'll close out on a couple of milestones in hip hop, and then we can throw in whatever else, and then we'll shut her down. I do appreciate everybody jumping on here and talking hip hop with us today. This was a blast. So it says I was just flipping through and I came across a few of these. 30 years ago this week, I believe it was maybe even today, Nas's Ilmatic album was certified gold 30 years ago. Also, Juice was released in 34 theaters by Paramount Pictures. That's huge.
That was my shit, dog. I was just talking to somebody last week at work. Motherfucker named Chris. We was at work chopping it up, and I was telling him, "Hey, man, you know what movie they?"
Oh, I'm losing you, bro. Oh, what'd you say? Say it one more time. Sorry, you glitched a little bit.
Oh, I said it. I was talking to the homie at work last week, and I was saying, you know what movie they need to redo in 2026? And the answer was Juice, man.
Ooh, now do you think people will be cool with that? I mean, it's a dope idea.
They cool with everything else.
It's true. It's true.
They cool with everything else. What's wrong with Juice?
Man, well, I'm just saying, people will look at that like it's a classic. Pac has passed away. You know what I mean? Like, don't mess with the classics. People get angry.
I think we need to I agree with some of that, but I also think that is dope when we reintroduce some of the classic shit into the newer era.
I'm with you on that.
These middle school kids ain't watching no motherfucking Juice, the original one. You know what I'm saying?
I'll run this queue.
Yeah, you gotta rebrand that. You gotta rebrand that, bring it back. Bishop was a wild boy.
I almost called him Birdie. That was
that's above the rim.
That was above the rim.
Hey, Birdie was wild too, though.
He was.
Shit. Over a basketball game, gave homie the gun, like, you know what you gotta do? Like that, cause we lost a basketball game, dog. Like, gave him the gun, like, you know what's up? Like, go handle your business. Cause we lost the basketball game.
Yeah. That's wild.
And he went and handled his business too.
Yeah.
Ended up getting smoked.
Bad news Bears.
Bad news Bears. Bears play today though.
They do.
Okay,
so what are your expectations on that one? Who do they play?
So the Bears play
Texans?
No. Oh, come on, Wes. Rams.
Okay.
Bears and the Rams, and they're in Chicago. The weather's supposed to be trash as fuck, stupid cold.
And that's an outdoor venue, right?
It's an outdoor venue.
Oof.
On paper, the Rams should hold it down. Talent-wise, the Rams should get it done, but I want to see the Bears prevail.
You know, I don't remember this much hype for the Bears in a long time, and so I'm with you on that. I like the Rams well enough, you know what I mean? I'm not a huge fan of either team, but I think I'm with you on this one, you know what I mean? I think the Rams were at the Super Bowl a little while back, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think the city could use it.
Yeah, it's good for the NFL when the Chicago Bears are doing good things, you know? There's just a handful of teams that is good for the sport, you know, like it's good for the NFL when the Bears are good. It's good for the NFL when the Steelers are good. It's good for the NFL when the Cowboys could be good, you know. It's good
and they got a newer quarterback,
you know. Yeah, man. So there's a handful of teams. It's like, okay. So hopefully the Bears could get it done, and then you got New England and who the fuck these fools playing? New England's playing.
Texans are still in it, aren't they?
Texans, yes.
Okay, yeah.
New England and the Texans.
Yeah.
And that's going to be good. You know, the Texans got that awesome-ass defense, and New England is on fire with Drake May.
Yeah. He's one of the youngest.
He's solid, too.
Isn't he one of the youngest quarterbacks?
He's a second-year quarterback.
Okay. Yeah. I remember somebody saying something about him getting recruited super early, and he was a super young dude.
Yeah.
But I didn't really I don't know much about him aside from that.
They said the Rams and Bears game, the temperature is going to be in the teens with below 0 wind chills.
Oof. You got to be dedicated to be out there in that.
I don't want to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play.
Yeah, you know how bad it hurts just being out there in the cold, but then somebody hits you, but not only hit you, they hit you going relatively fast, and the man is not a small person. We're talking 250, 300-pound people that just hurt people for fun.
Hurt people for fun.
And it's freezing cold.
I don't want to be hurt.
I don't want to be hurt cold.
No. Dog, I don't even want to go to that game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I was a Bears fan, bro, they're like, hey, dog, man, here's 2 tickets, man. Here, you and your wife, man, go to that game, man. We cool. We cool, man. We're going to sit here at home. We're going to cook and we're going to watch the game.
I'm getting you a jacket off of Amazon that you can plug in and solar charge or something that's electric heated.
You're a wild boy. I know you'll go to the game. I know you. I'm not going. Free tickets we're talking about. I'm not going, bro. 13 degrees, go sit out there for 3.5 hours. And that's just the length of the game. That doesn't mention walking up to the venue, standing outside to get into the venue. Like, man, hell no, bro. No.
I just typed in what is the expected attendance for the Bears game today. It says tens of thousands of fans will be flocking to Soldier
Should say
Field.
very low. Should say very low. Everybody's watching it from the comfort of their homes.
I mean, I suppose. So it says Soldier Field's capacity is 62,500 seats. Frigid temperatures are expected in Chicago, and the official Bears game guide provides information on warming centers and concession specials for fans attending the game.
It's not enough.
They're expecting nearly 61,000 people to attend the game today.
They're gonna be there, dog. They're gonna be out there, and you're gonna have at least 29 people out there with their shirts off, with war paint on their bodies.
Yep.
Man.
Die-hard fans.
I can't make this shit up. You call them die-hard fans, I choose a different.
He said they're
lunatics word. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, shit.
We're not going to the game, Steve. We're not going.
All right.
Too cold, man.
Me and Ray we was in Detroit in negative temperatures filming music videos.
It was only from R1, though. That's some once-in-a-lifetime shit. I was obligated to get down. And I was financially invested.
We was on hook. We drove 8 hours. Committed.
But, man, I'm not doing it again, though.
Right.
And I love Mars, but it's not going to be a wintertime thing.
I saw my man Bizarre posted a picture last night at Silent Riot Studios in Detroit, and he said, "I'm doing features, get at me." And that's kind of exciting because he was in one of the studios that we was in when we were recording.
We hollered at him though. We hollered at him. Remember that ticket?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Like, cause he just came off of that. I think he was at the Super Bowl with Eminem or some shit. He was somewhere with Eminem.
Yep.
And that number had gradually jumped to the roof.
It did. It was a straight rock climber.
Yeah. So we're trying to wait for Bizarre to land back on Earth respectfully.
Yeah, I definitely link up with the homie. I got the beat and everything already made.
Yep, and he does. He's not lying.
I got some accordions up in there.
It is a bizarre beat. It is a bizarre beat for a rapper named Bizarre.
Real talk. All right, man. Thank you so much to everybody that tuned in and watched the podcast today. Don't forget to make your way down to the studio and get the lost Michael Jackson glove that was turned into us. We got one copy for caller number one.
And they're going to be on your ass. That's worth a lot of money. You know how big Michael Jackson is, though? You just told him what you got?
I mean,
your IP address is public. Oh, you fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked.
Damn.
Not again.
All right, y'all. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. This is your boy Wilson from EmceeTV.
This is your boy Bigg Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And,
And we out. Peace.
known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jump. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us, them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, softer than a razor's touch. We hit that strip and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big boy.